What's up, MK Squad? So we back with another video. As y'all may know, this is a little different. We're actually going to have KEYDEN be more, so you guys can see KEYDEN as requested more in the video. So this is going to be like a guys thing, right, son? Where we actually watch videos and react to them. Y'all might catch him being a little entertaining, doing his thing. He might watch it, he might not watch it. But today we're going to be reacting to this video. Make sure y'all watch the entire video. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, if y'all want to see more videos like this with me and baby KEYDEN, chilling, reacting to videos, please comment below. Alright? So let's just get up into this. Yo, I never heard it. Like, it's this BTS group. I never watched it. Never listened to their music, watched their music videos or nothing. It's interesting. They're different. You can tell they got the little Gucci. I see the Gucci. See the Gucci, son? We're about to get an ad.
Everyone knows the name of BTS. They've been invited onto late night talk shows. They've shattered records. They've sold out stadiums.
I never heard of them.
They've made it onto the big screen.
You heard of them,
These
baby?
days, you'd be hard pressed to find someone who
I don't
didn't
think
know
heard of
who
them
these
either.
guys were, or at least haven't heard one of their songs. And if they don't, either they've been living under a rock, or they're 100
Yeah, they've
years
been
old.
living under a
The success
rock,
of the
for
Bang
real.
10 Boys is worldwide, but it wasn't always like this. And it all started with one man. YG. YG wanted to make himself a rap group. In the late 90s, he experimented with this idea with different trainees, eventually choosing
The only YG I know is 300. The black YG. This is obviously Japanese, Chinese, whatever YG.
7 members. And while 3 of them eventually left, the remaining 4, Teddy, Danny, Jinhwan, and Baekhyun, debuted in 1998 as One Time. Their first album, titled One for Your Mind, was one of the year's best-selling albums and won several awards, including the Global Disc and SBS Music Awards for Best New Artist and KMTV's Award for Best Hip Hop Artist. The group enjoyed moderate success and released 4 more albums before going on in depth.
Bro, their quality of their videos suck. I know it's the beginning, but dang, bro. Look like they just bought the joint bootleg. They just recorded off a bootleg camera and just said, forget it, upload.
Hiatus in 2006 due to their mandatory military service. The year was 2010, and the 5-year-old company, Big Hit Entertainment, had previously signed 2 artists, 88 and 2AM. They had their share of successes, but they were very traditional K-pop groups. Big Hit wanted a fresh new sound, and upon listening to One Time, CEO Hitman Bang Si-hyuk had decided that that was the sound that he was
Bang Si-hyuk.
looking for. And on top of that, the youth needed someone to relate to, and more importantly, look up to. He had decided he would create...
So you can relate to this? Bang Si-hyuk? Yeah, you froze. I froze too. The quality
At 15
better.
years old, Kim Namjoon auditioned for a certain Big Deal Records, which he completely botched, forgetting the lyrics to the song. Afterwards, fellow rapper Sleepy recommended that he try auditioning at another label, Big Hit, and even put in a good word for him to one of the producers there. At age 16, Kim auditioned in front of Bang Si-hyuk himself, and instantly impressed him. He was offered a deal with Big Hit on the spot, which Kim accepted and became a trainee, officially choosing a name for himself, Rap Monster, destined to become the leader of the newly created group.
Yeah,
now that a fearless leader was chosen, they needed more members. Min Young-gi was a 17-year-old living in Daegu, an avid basketball player and rapper. He had been interested in music, especially rap, from a very early age, and despite his parents' disapproval, started performing as a rapper while still in high school. He quickly gained attention as a rapper and producer in the underground hip-hop scene. One day he saw a flyer for a rap competition called Hit It and decided to participate. And although he only placed second, the company hosting the competition, you guessed it, Big Hit, decided to sign him on as a producer. Hitman Bang spoke with him afterwards, convincing him to join a newly created hip-hop group. He told him to just focus.
All their names sound like fighting combos. Hitman Bang, comes on you. Like, what the heck, though? It's different. Like, I'm not knocking them. It seems like they got a little bit of swag when they rap, but like, what the hell?
On rapping and assured him that he wouldn't need to dance. He was lying. And just like that, the new group had a second member, known as Suga, a combination of the first two syllables of shooting guard, his favorite position in basketball.
Wow.
But they wouldn't stop there. Rappers were nice, but Big Hit actually needed a dancer. Jung Ho-seok always loved dancing. He was in the starting lineup of the...
Bro, that sound like a sauce. You agree? You agree, son? Jung Ho-seok. Jung Ho-seok. Yeah, that sounds like
dance
a sauce.
crew Neuron in his
think that's
hometown
why your taste
Gwangju.
buds is
He was
going
good at
against
it
that
too, winning
pacifier.
several local championships and even winning a championship at the national level in 2008. When he decided to audition for JYP Entertainment though, after a few rounds of auditions, he was cut. Fortunately, he didn't give up and went to his second option, a smaller, lesser-known company, Big Hit Entertainment. His dance skills and strong understanding of rhythm made him an instant favorite, and he was signed on as J-Hope.
I see the
Not
Jordan.
only that, but they saw potential in him to become a rapper, which at this point he had little experience with. However, J-Hope quickly felt that he wasn't a good fit and decided to leave Big Hit until RM convinced both J-Hope and Big Hit that the group wouldn't be complete without him. He was right.
아니 근데 형 항상 중앙일보에 아니에요? 조우석 와야 된다고. 조우석 안 오면 시이라 안 된다고. 그거 멤버 보고 뭐야 나도요. 멤버 보고 왔다.
You know what they talk about, baby?
진짜 네가 그 예약했으니까.
With the addition of J-Hope, the rap line was complete. Now they needed some singers. Now, just like how RM, an amazing rapper with a ton of experience, was chosen as the first official member of the rap line, it would only make sense that a legendary singer and dancer would be the perfect first member of the vocal line. Right? But Kim Seok-jin didn't have any sort of experience like that. Believe it or not, one day when he was walking on...
Bro, basically none of them had experience. They just came out the mud with it. But I can tell you, they know about some designer. They got the Supreme on, the J's on, the Gucci on.
The streets of his hometown, Anyang, he was approached by a representative of SM Entertainment with an offer to work for the company. In typical Jin fashion, he never followed up with them because he believed it to be a scam. Apparently, Jin was a very good-looking guy because years later, this time as a college student in Seoul, he was once again approached on the street, this time by an executive at Big Hit Entertainment.
What a coincidence. How God works, man. That's crazy. That's amazing.
He didn't sing, he didn't dance. He was at school to become an actor, and he decided to audition to become an actor. Big Hit, however, had different plans for him, and convinced him to become a vocalist for their new group. To do so, he literally learned to dance and sing starting from zero, but thankfully, not without help from other vocalists.
When you want to buy this place,
Ads.
but first you have to sell this place, Zillow offers
like that
makes
ad?
it easy. Get a
You
no
want a
obligation
crib?
cash offer for your home.
Jung Jung-kook initially had dreams of becoming a badminton player when he was young, but after seeing G-Dragon perform Heartbreaker on television, it influenced him to want to become a singer instead. Because of this, at only age 14, he decided to audition for the South Korean talent show, Superstar K. He didn't pass auditions, but this was just enough to catch the eye of not one company, not two companies,
Big
but
Hit.
7 different companies. This included
It's not just Big Hit. It's 7 other companies.
JYP, FNC, Woollim, Starship Entertainment, TS, Cube, and of course, Big Hit Entertainment. So why did
Of
Jungkook,
course.
given the choice of all these bigger companies, decide to go with the relatively smaller company, Big Hit? The answer was simple. Because he thought, and I quote, RM was cool, so I wanted to sign with them. That brings the number of members to 5. The next member of BTS was just as surprised to find Big Hit as Big Hit was to find him, and it almost didn't happen. Kim Taeyoung was always passionate about music, and it was always his dream to pursue.
Wait. Son, you see that? He holding a teddy bear. Well, what do you think this is? Build-A-Bear? He think he in the Build-A-Bear studio? Because to me that look like speakers, a mic, and everything else to record. Like, what you doing, bro?
It as a career. However, it was hard, as his family was poor, his parents being humble farmers. His father told him that if he was passionate about music, he should learn an instrument, and he did, spending 3 years practicing with the saxophone. One day, one of his friends decided to audition for Big Hit Entertainment when they were holding auditions in his hometown of Daegu. Taeyoung, being a good friend, came with him to keep him company. But when one of the team members in charge of the audition saw Taeyoung, he encouraged him to audition as well. With nothing to lose, he did. That day, he was the only one in Daegu to move on to the next round of auditions, and eventually became a trainee for Big Hit Entertainment. They decided to keep him as a surprise member and didn't want to reveal him as one of the members until his debut. In the same vein, Big Hit had him choose something mysterious for his stage name. He decided to go with V for victory. Here seems like a nice round number to stop, right? 6 members for a new hip-hop group, 3 rappers and 3 vocalists. It seems like a complete group, but still there was something missing. Someone was missing. Someone that could take this already great group of artists and push it even further to achieve perfection. A powerhouse. Someone so naturally talented that they could stand out in a room full of already talented artists. This project that Big Hit had embarked upon needed a capstone. Park Jimin was a naturally talented dancer. When he was in middle school, he attended a dance academy and continued to pursue dance at Busan High School of Arts, where he studied contemporary dance and was the top student in the whole modern dance department. Impressed by his raw talent, a teacher encouraged him to audition for Big Hit Entertainment, who were holding auditions in Busan. He was only 16 when he passed the audition and moved to Seoul to become a trainee. He was the final member of the group, and he also had the shortest training period. What's interesting to note is that the group feels very much ragtag because in a sense, with the exception of Jimin, it was. RM and J-Hope only auditioned for Big Hit because they didn't pass their auditions with the first company they chose. And despite their amazing talent, Suga and Jungkook didn't win the competitions they were in, but they signed on to Big Hit after the fact because of their high quality performances. V never even planned on auditioning and just decided to do it on a whim, and they literally just found Jin on the streets. But perhaps it was fate, because this was the group that they chose. And just like that, in 2012, the newly created 방탄소년단, the Bulletproof Boy Scouts, or simply BTS.
Oh, that's what they mean. Bulletproof Boy Scouts? Hold up, bro. Let me rewind that, bro.
Jin on the streets, but perhaps it was fate, because this was the group that they chose. And just like that, in 2012, the newly created 방탄소년단, the Bulletproof Boy Scouts, or simply BTS, was 7.
저도 아침에 리허설 때 이거 보고 많이 웃었습니다.
They had the group, but they still needed the music. In early 2013, they set out to create some social media presence for themselves before officially debuting, posting song covers on both SoundCloud and YouTube, which you can still go watch today. In May, Big Hit launched a countdown clock on their website in preparation for BTS's debut album, complete with a trailer and a ton of promotional material, including photos for the first time of all the members in the official lineup.
By advertising on YouTube, I grow my business.
Oh, why they had to hit us with the ad, baby?
People like Allison. She's a fat.
Finally, the big day came. June 12, 2013. BTS held a press conference and a debut showcase where they performed their 2 singles, No More Dream and We Are Bulletproof Part 2.
I don't know what they saying, but
the same day,
I like the
2
swag.
for School album, as well as the music video for No More Dream, were released.
They got good beats though.
The very next day, BTS performed the song again on their official.
My boy got mascara on. This boy trying to look like Soulja Boy with the white glasses on.
Debut stage on Mnet's M Countdown. This was the world's first taste of BTS. Commercially, the album didn't do extraordinarily well. The lead single, No More Dream, peaked at 124 in Korea, and the album sold only 24,000 copies during its first year. Bulletproof Part 2 didn't even chart. The first year wasn't all that great for BTS, but despite everything, people saw them. People saw the sparkle in their eyes and their limitless potential. And they were hot, of course. On July 9th, ARMY was established as BTS's official fandom. They made their comeback only 2 months later in September when they released their single No, along with their EP, part 2 of what would be their school trilogy, Oh, Are You Late 2. In the music video for the single, they made a commentary on the harsh Korean education system, along with their previous themes of hopes and dreams. No peaked at 92 in Korea, but also quickly fell off the charts. The album debuted at number 4 on the Gaon Weekly chart and was the 55th best-selling album in South Korea that year. This was enough to secure them the coveted New Artist of the Year award at the Melon Music Awards, the Golden Disc Awards, and the Seoul Music Awards. Part 3 of the School Trilogy was released in February of 2014, the EP School Love Affair. This time, the lead single was Boy in Love, and the other single being Just One Day.
It's supposed to be a love song?
The album, as well as both singles, enjoyed moderate success, with the album topping the Gaon album chart, as well as making its first international appearance at number 3 on the Billboard World Albums chart. The album also marked their first distinctive change in theme, focusing more on school life and young love, as evidenced by their Boy in Love music video. They also held
I don't know the lingo, but I could see like the video could tell the story.
3,000 in Seoul. BTS was doing well. That is, until July. This is, unfortunately, a dark chapter in the lives of BTS and ARMY. That's right, American Hustle Life. I'm joking, of course, but American Hustle Life was a reality show put together by Mnet that brought BTS to Los Angeles, where they had the unique opportunity to learn the true ways of hip-hop from the masters. And it was a pretty darn cringy opportunity, but an opportunity nonetheless. Whatever you do, just don't watch the Warren G version of Boy in Love. You've been warned. However, cringe and all, the trip proved fruitful for BTS, making connections, performing their first US concert for free in front of 200 fans, as well as their first appearance at KCON. The next month, in August, BTS released their first full-length studio album, Dark and Wild. The album featured 2 singles, Danger.
Is it English? Nah.
And War of Hormones. The album featured a marked shift in sound with a touch of R&B and electronica. It was met with moderate success. It peaked at number 2 in Korea, selling over 200,000 albums. In October and again in May of the following year, BTS went on their first and second concert tours, known as the Red Bullet Tour, where they visited 13 different countries, including Japan, the Philippines, Australia, the US, Mexico, and many others.
Wait. Y'all came to the US and I don't know what y'all saying, bro. What is they saying, baby? Baby, we don't even know what they saying. They saying Gonji. But anyway, I'm not knocking the hustle. I congratulate y'all for getting it out the mud, dude. You know, do y'all not making the cuts and y'all not anyway.
They also came out with their first Japanese album in December, Wake Up, featuring many Japanese versions of their songs as well as original tracks Wake Up and The Stars, followed by a Japan tour and a solo concert in Korea. Although Dark and Wild got decent attention, they needed something different. They needed something that would shake things up. They got to work. April 29, 2015 was their comeback. When this album was produced, each member had a hand in writing songs for the album. They again changed their sound, from aggressive hip-hop to youthful, colorful styles. And not only their sound, but their image as well. This can be evidenced by their newest EP, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. And just by looking at the album cover, they ditched the dark colors and the bulletproof vest symbol that had become so synonymous with BTS, and replaced it with a simple white and pink background overlaid with the title. And then, they dropped the single that would change everything. I Need You. I need you, girl.
Yeah, you got some English now, baby. Yeah. You got some English now.
Just by looking at the
I Need You.
BTS has also
3 words.
Their punk bad boy image and replaced it with a more real, vulnerable, down-to-earth, and youthful feel. This proved to be the change that BTS needed for mainstream
They wearing regular clothes like regular people. I could relate, baby. Now y'all relating to the people, bro.
And even led them to their first music show.
That Ching Chong had to get up out of there.
The show. And that wasn't all. They released their second single, Dope, on June 24th, which started off with a poignant
line. You got the suits on, y'all got, you know.
어서와. 방탄은 처음이지?
Welcome.
Bro, I don't know who you talk to like that, bro.
And you know what?
You ever try to talk to us, bro? I don't know what that boy saying. You better stay on the ship with that hat. Got an ad break, man. Alright, that's doing over. Oh, we got another ad. You like that car? Yeah, give me that. You gonna buy me that? Alright, gotta get a body.
It was. In a way, their first studio album and tour can be seen as their stepping stone between old school BTS and new school. In November, they came back with their follow-up EP, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2, the second EP in what would be dubbed the Youth Trilogy, which featured the single Run.
Hey, yeah, baby, run it, baby.
Friendship and carefree attitude that comes with enjoying one's youth.
Now they running
like
track out here.
Contrasted that with suffering, depression, loneliness, society, and the stark and sometimes dark reality of life. Compare this
even
with the
you
far
could
cry
relate
of
to
the
it.
No
Look,
More
you
Dreams
wavy.
music video. It felt real. It was darker, grittier, more humble, more meaningful, and most importantly, RM lost his mohawk. Run also connected narratively with their previous single, I Need You, and another video released
even Baby KEYDEN messing with this song, Run.
Established what would come to be known as
We're told
the
it out
BTS
here.
Universe, or the BU, which would eventually combine music videos, short films, books, short stories, webtoons, and even a mobile game to create a cohesive story.
Look, you
and
see that,
I
baby?
won't go down this rabbit hole because there is a lot to digest,
trying to
but
eat
it's
my
definitely
hand?
something to look into if you're a hardcore ARMY. The same month, they kicked off their third tour, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life On-Stage Tour, where they performed songs from their two recent EPs, Part 1 and Part 2. And Part 2 was a hit, their biggest so far. It topped the weekly KEYON album and Billboard World Albums charts, and on Billboard, it stayed there for multiple weeks, the first K-pop act to do so. It also appeared on the Billboard 200 albums chart, not world albums, which is reserved for foreign non-English songs, but simply the top 200 albums, peaking at 171. Which is kind of amazing considering that this was back in 2015.
Sir.
They also
made
received
it,
Best
baby.
World Performer at the 17th Mnet Asian Music Awards. This brings us to Part 3 of the Youth Trilogy, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, released on May 2nd, 2016, which featured probably my favorite BTS album cover. Young Forever was actually a compilation album of parts 1 and 2, so it was mostly the same songs, but it was notable that it had some new singles, Epilogue, Young Forever, Fire, and Save
I
Me.
think
The latter two
I think their goal
performed
that got me
exceptionally
tongue tied.
well,
I think their goal was to
topping
make
the
the joint
Billboard World
longer
Digital Songs chart.
and combine
This
the
was
albums
also the
with
second
songs that's
BTS
already
album
out.
to chart on the Billboard 200 at 107, and it topped both the KEYON weekly and monthly chart, which earned BTS their first Daesang. Album of the Year at the 8th Melon Music Awards. They went on to do the second half of their tour, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life On Stage Epilogue, selling out many of their concerts and even selling out KCON in the US where they headlined the event. In September, they dropped their second Japanese album, Youth, featuring Japanese versions of tracks from their previous 3 EPs.
They just went up from there.
Which went gold and peaked at #1 on Japanese charts.
Yeah.
In October of 2016,
I don't know y'all. I
BTS
want to
dropped
listen
their
to y'all,
second
but
studio album,
I like the
Wings.
grind. I like
It
the
sold
success.
over
I like getting it out the
500,000
mud.
copies in its first week. In
I mean,
comparison, The Most Beautiful
y'all
Moment
got
in
it,
Life
baby.
Part
Look,
1
they got it,
just
baby.
the previous year, which topped the KEYON chart, sold about 500,000 in its entire lifetime. Wings was big, but the true showstopper was its lead single, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which got them their first all-kill, topping 8 music charts in South Korea. Its music video gained 6 million views
like the
in the first
beat.
24 hours, which
The
broke the
back-
YouTube
the
record
sound
for the
different,
highest
right,
number of
baby?
views of a K-pop group music
Yeah.
video within 24 hours. The album hit number 26 on the Billboard 200, the highest ever charting K-pop
Got
album
that country
on Billboard.
vibe.
They ended up selling 1.5
My boy
million
got-
copies in South Korea.
My
in
boy killed me
2016
with the little
alone,
bang
and
and
it netted
straight
them
hair,
the
like,
Artist
he
of the Year
trying-
award at the
look
Mnet
like a
Asian
girl.
Music Awards that same
With the
year.
little
The
brace
first
thing, like, what you trying to
non-Asian
choke?
artist ever
He
to
trying to
receive
choke himself.
After Blood, Sweat, and Tears, they were on a roll. BTS was unstoppable. In fact,
Alright guys, we appreciate y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all watch the entire video, and if y'all want to see more reactions with me and Baby KEYDEN, make sure y'all comment down below, and make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, because we got more coming to you.